Did you know Amelia Earhart once flew across the ocean faster than I can fly out of my chair when someone says, "Free cake"? Oh, you don't believe me? Well, buckle up, because today we're talking about one of the boldest, bravest, and most sky-high women in history, Amelia Earhart. Now, Amelia wasn't just any pilot, she was the pilot, a queen of the skies. But get this, she wanted to fly before she even saw an airplane up close. That's like dreaming of being a world-class chef before ever tasting pizza. Talk about ambition. So, let's rewind to little Amelia. She wasn't your typical early 1900s girl. While other kids were playing with dolls, Amelia was climbing trees, collecting bugs, and probably wondering why birds got to have all the fun. But fast forward a few years, and Amelia took her first plane ride, and bam! It was love at first flight. She knew she had to be up in the sky, and when Amelia wanted something, she made it happen. Now, flying back then wasn't like hopping on a plane today. There were no comfy seats, no Wi-Fi, and definitely no flight attendants handing out tiny bags of pretzels. Pilots had to be tough, and Amelia, oh, she was tougher than a 2-day-old bagel. She worked all kinds of jobs, nurse, truck driver, photographer, just to save up for flying lessons. And when she finally got into a plane, whew, she was unstoppable. Here's where things get legendary. In 1928, Amelia became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic as a passenger. That's right, just a passenger. And even though people cheered for her, she wasn't happy. She didn't want to ride, she wanted to fly. So, in 1932, she did just that. She flew solo across the Atlantic, becoming the first woman ever to do it. And let me tell you, that flight was no smooth cruise. She battled storms, freezing temps, and probably some really judgmental seagulls. Now, if that wasn't enough, Amelia kept breaking records. She flew solo from Hawaii to California, proving she could cross an ocean like it was just a big old puddle. She became a worldwide sensation, inspiring women everywhere to chase their dreams, even if those dreams involved going 10,000 feet in the air with nothing but a tiny plane and a whole lot of courage. But here's where things get mysterious. In 1937, Amelia set out to fly around the world. That's right, the entire world. She and her navigator, Fred Noonan, took off and everything was going fine until they vanished. Poof, no plane, no radio signals. Just an unsolved mystery that still baffles people today. Some say she crashed into the ocean. Others believe she landed on a deserted island and lived out the rest of her days chilling with coconuts. And then there are those wild theories that say she was captured by spies. I mean, at this point, she might as well have been a superhero. No matter what happened, one thing's for sure. Amelia Earhart's legacy is still flying high. She proved that women could do anything men could do and do it while wearing a stylish leather jacket. She made history, inspired millions, and left us with a mystery that keeps the world wondering. So, what's the lesson here? Dream big, take risks, and maybe, just maybe, don't forget to pack an extra radio if you're flying around the world. Until next time, keep soaring, dreamers.